Each royal grabs the public's attention in their own unique way, and for Princess Beatrice, it's through her fashionable looks. From eye-catching headpieces to a floral dress that stunned, Beatrice's outfits have turned many heads over the years. Trooping the Colour, an annual celebration in England that marks the birthday of the reigning monarch, is a major event for the royal family. They gather to honour the leader of the Commonwealth, and it serves as an excuse for the Windsor women to showcase their best fashions. The 2019 Trooping the Colour was a standout moment for Princess Beatrice, who looked stunning in a pale pink dress with black stitching detail running down each of her arms. She accessorised the flattering dress with a black and white hat. Many brides dream of looking like a princess at their wedding. Princess Beatrice already had the princess thing locked down long before she and Edoardo Mapelli-Mozzi tied the knot in 2020, but that didn't mean she rested on her laurels when it came time to pick out her wedding dress. Beatrice looked elegant as can be when she walked down the aisle in her vintage Norma Hartnell dress. She borrowed the gown from her paternal grandmother, Queen Elizabeth II. The short-sleeved ivory frock was paired with a borrowed headpiece, the diamond fringed tiara that Elizabeth wore on her wedding day too. Christmas comes with a lot of royal traditions, and it marks one of the few times of the year where everyone is able to step away from their official duties and gather. And when the royals gather, they bring the winter chic year after year. In 2022, Princess Beatrice looked especially stylish in a dark green coat with a fur collar, fur cuffs, and a fur hemline that nearly grazed her ankles. She kept things sleek with a pair of wedged boots and topped off the look with a matching dark green hat with a feather and floral detail. Christmas 2022 was a unique one for Beatrice, as well as the entire royal family. It was also the first time Beatrice's stepson, Christopher Wolfe, was seen at Sandringham for the holiday. Additionally, it was the first time since the coronavirus outbreak that a church service was held on Christmas at Sandringham, and it was the first Christmas for the royals since Queen Elizabeth II's death. And to make things more unusual, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle were not there to celebrate.
They will be spending the holiday season in California.
A royal coronation isn't exactly something that happens every day. King Charles III's coronation, which took place on May 6, 2023, was the first for the Commonwealth since Queen Elizabeth II's in 1953. The historic occasion featured a lot of pomp, circumstance, and dazzling fashion choices. Princess Beatrice proved that she's as stylish as any of her cousins by wearing a hot pink midi dress with puff sleeves and a matching belt at the waist. She accessorized with an exaggerated gold headband and matching clutch and wore sleek nude pumps on the rainy May day. Charles's niece stood out thanks to her vibrant outfit, but her ensemble wasn't all that made headlines. Beatrice was one of the few royals whom Prince Harry spoke with at the coronation, and royal watchers sure noticed. Only a few months prior, Harry's bombshell memoir Spare hit bookshelves, and his fraught relationship with his family was anything but a secret.
I don't think that we can ever have peace with my family unless the truth is out there.
In 2024, royal writer David Quinn told The Mirror that Beatrice and her sister, Princess Eugenie, are two of the only relatives that Harry still seemed to be on good terms with. What's more, he claimed Prince William and Princess Catherine had their reservations about the Sussexes' bond with Beatrice and Eugenie. Quinn said they sense that Beatrice and Eugenie feel that, as virtual outcasts themselves, they have far more in common with Harry and Meghan than with any other part of the family. Although Princess Beatrice has grown up as a public figure, she hasn't experienced nearly as much of the spotlight as her cousins, Prince William and Prince Harry. But during the holidays in 2023, all eyes were on Beatrice as she looked festive and chic to celebrate Christmas at Princess Catherine's royal carols together at Christmas service. The royal wore a tartan dress with sleek boots and kept her locks wavy and parted to the side. Against the evergreens adorned with twinkling lights, Beatrice and her family made for the perfect holiday picture. The first half of 2024 was an unprecedented time for the royal family. It was marked with unfortunate cancer diagnoses for both King Charles III and Princess Catherine, as well as an unusual Photoshop scandal ahead of Catherine's news.
Also, they would have been incredibly aware just how heavily scrutinised this image was going to be.
The Princess of Wales was also absent from most of the events she had become a staple at, putting other royal figures at the forefront of Windsor fashion news. At the Sovereign's garden party in May of that year, Princess Beatrice was the talk of the event in her bright pink Beulah London dress. She completed the outfit with Jennifer Shamandi heels and an Emily London headband, making many wonder why her fashion choices hadn't been recognised as much in the past. While photos of Beatrice's gorgeous outfit made the rounds on the internet, it was also seen in person by thousands of people. Thousands of people attend Sovereign's garden party in order to get FaceTime with the royal family. The well-organised gathering takes place multiple times each year at Buckingham Palace and honours the work of public servants across Britain. The Royal Ascot is another major event on the royal schedule each year. Ascot is a premier racecourse in Britain, and it holds the Royal Ascot annually as a specific time for the monarch and other members of the royal family to watch horse races. The event is similar to the Kentucky Derby in that the country's rich and famous attend the race, and its attendees dress similarly too. However, the dress for the Royal Ascot can be even more formal than for the Kentucky Derby, depending on what enclosure each guest is in. For example, all those permitted into the royal enclosure must wear a hat, and fascinators are not allowed. In 2022, Princess Beatrice was hitting all the right notes at the Royal Ascot, most certainly following the proper dress code. The royal arrived at the first day's events in a floral dress made by Zimmermann and a fashionable headpiece. Beatrice's outfit had pops of pink throughout, which coordinated well with her husband's pink tie, an accessory to his three-piece suit. Her husband also had on a top hat, as is typical for many male attendees of the Royal Ascot. Members of the British royal family rub elbows with royals around the world. And yes, sometimes that means going to one another's weddings. For example, royals from Sweden, Japan, and more were invited to Princess Catherine and Prince William's wedding. While Prince William and Princess Catherine aren't often seen at royal weddings, other British royals, like Princess Beatrice, attend a fair amount. Beatrice made her presence at Prince Philippos of Greece and Denmark and Nina Flor's 2021 wedding ceremony, known thanks to her form-fitting ivory and black gown. The dress was full of unique details, including a beaded bow embroidered on the front. Princess Beatrice has always been a smart dresser, especially when it comes to the Royal Ascot. 2019 was no different for Beatrice at the horse race, as she wore a beautiful blue midi-length lace dress made by Marge. She kept things monochromatic with a wide-brimmed hat, offsetting the blue ensemble with a nude clutch and nude heels. Next to her, as is typically the case at royal events, was her sister Eugenie. The two often either match or coordinate. At the 2019 Royal Ascot, Eugenie was also in a blue dress. Beatrice and Eugenie have always been close. The sisters clearly share a special bond when it comes to their style choices, but they've also had to have one another's backs when it comes to being not only royal figures, but the granddaughters of Queen Elizabeth II. Beatrice said to British Vogue in a 2018 interview with the sisters, "It's hard to navigate situations like these because there is no precedent. There is no protocol. We are the first. We are young women trying to build careers and have personal lives, and we're also princesses and doing all of this in the public eye." Eugenie also had great things to say about her relationship with her sister, adding, "We're each other's rocks. We're the only other person in each other's lives who can know exactly what the other one is going through." 2018 was a major year for British royal weddings. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle tied the knot that May, and in October, Princess Eugenie married Jack Brooksbank. While Eugenie obviously stunned in her wedding gown, Beatrice also had a fashionable moment in a deep plum dress with a structured bodice. She wore a coordinating purple headpiece and accessorized with simple yet elegant jewelry, most noticeably a B-shaped brooch reminiscent of Queen Elizabeth II's iconic collection. Since Beatrice and Eugenie are so close, it came as a surprise to no one that Beatrice served as her sister's maid of honor. Ahead of the wedding, the sisters spoke with British Vogue about their style, sisterhood, and Eugenie's then upcoming nuptials. Beatrice told the outlet, "Euge is amazing. She's a very modern bride." Eugenie echoed her sister's sentiment about her ease. She told British Vogue, "I'm not stressed at all. It's nerve-wracking because you want it to be perfect, but then you realize that you're going to be with the person you love forever and nothing else really matters." Queen Elizabeth II's Platinum Jubilee was a momentous occasion for the royal family and the entire Commonwealth. The celebration marked Elizabeth's 70th year as monarch.
The Queen is the first monarch of Great Britain who has ever reached this amazing milestone.
In retrospect, it's become even more special as it was also the last celebration of service before her death. The commemoration was a days-long affair, and the royal family showed up and showed out for each party as far as fashion is concerned. One of the events during the Platinum Jubilee was an epic concert called Party at the Palace. Princess Beatrice was particularly well dressed for the occasion. The young royal wore a navy form-fitting dress made by the vampire's wife, which she paired with simple jewels and an eye-catching headpiece. Beatrice had another good fashion moment that week when she wore a blue Beulah London dress to the service of Thanksgiving. As noted, Princess Beatrice has made many fashionable appearances at the Royal Ascot throughout the years. She has been so well dressed for the event in the past that she's made a case that her wardrobe choices should be highly anticipated each year. Any doubters were put in their place in 2023 when she wore a darling floral Beulah London dress with an oversized matching pink headband. While not everyone is a fan of what the princess wears, she continually shows off her personal style while remaining tasteful, appropriate, and confident. After Princess Beatrice wore the Beulah London dress to the Royal Ascot in 2023, the brand shared a photo of her in the dress on Instagram and included details about the dress in the caption. The brand wrote in the caption, "HRH Princess Beatrice looks beautiful for the first day of Royal Ascot in our Sonia Budd dress."